Good afternoon. Welcome to the PickDawgz afternoon show presented by the PickDawgz betting tools. How are we doing today, guys? How are we doing, man? After this weekend, I feel a little bit fried. I don't know about you guys. I mean, what a weekend it was. What a wild card weekend it was. I unfortunately got absolutely destroyed this wild card weekend. But shit, was that fun to watch? Was that fun to watch? You know, started it off with the Packers, had the Jags as well. Those were my two tough losses that I really wanted. I really wanted those. And I'm not going to lie, I came into the weekend fired up. Absolutely fired up, man. If you watched my NFL wildcard show, I was feeling myself too much. And I think the betting gods cursed me. I do believe in the betting gods. They're out there. You cannot tell me the betting gods aren't real. And when you start feeling yourself, when you start getting a bit too confident, they'll say, sit down. And they'll humble your ass. And I got humbled this weekend. I'm not going to lie. I hit on the Niners Eagles under. That was cool. But the big ones that I needed, they didn't smack. I was pissed off too. Absolutely pissed. I mean, I keep my cool, bro. I keep my cool. I do this shit every day. I've taken some tough losses. I keep my cool. That Packers loss, though, I did not keep my cool, bro. I threw my phone. I went into the shower. I took like a 20-minute shower. I was hitting the wall like this, just pissed. I lost my cool, bro. A loss should never make you lose your cool, and it lost my cool. So I got to get better, bro. I got to get better. That shit pissed me off. As always, guys, I appreciate everyone who's in here. This show is better when you guys are interactive in the comments. We are going to cover games today. But really, this is a Q&A as well. So ask me anything, bro. You can ask me about games. You can ask me about life. Shit, I don't know. But I'm ready to have a show. I'm not going to lie. I almost bailed on today's show. I was like, bro, I had a weekend, man. I just need to relax. And when I say I had a weekend, you guys may think, oh, he may have went out, may have had a good time. I'm sober for a whole January. I'm honestly trying to do a lot of this year, 2026, sober and just locked in. So it was honestly just those damn games, bro. It was those damn games. But shit, I got some questions in here. The Clipper University. You were the only one in here dropping questions. I appreciate you, bro. You're a real one. I think you mean Clippers laying the 4.5. Yeah, I actually do lean that way. I actually do lean the Clippers. I made the video on that game, and the Hornets are playing their best basketball right now. I mean, I think they beat the Utah Jazz by 55 points. I believe they beat the Utah Jazz by 55 points in their last game. But I like the Clippers, and we will get more into that. I got 15K. You got 15 racks on Boswell over 1.5 field goals. Damn, brother. Hell yeah. I mean, I like Boswell over at 1.5 field goals. I actually gave that pick out on 7 free picks in just 5 minutes. I think Boswell over 1.5 field goals is one of my favorite plays for the game. I believe it's a little bit juiced up. Last night I checked, it was at minus 130. I don't love that price, but I just don't see how the Steelers get into the end zone tonight. I think it's going to be a tough road, and I think most of the Steelers' points are going to come from the leg of Boswell. I truly do. I know. I think we cashed in the first half. Yeah, I think Boswell over 1.5 field goals is a fantastic play. I'm on Steelers team total under, and I think the reason is I just don't see them having success getting that ball in the end zone. I think Aaron Rodgers is gonna be a tough night for that man, Aaron Rodgers, tonight. NHL favorite plays. I would check out the wraparound. I didn't give out any NHL on 7 free picks in just 5 minutes. Didn't really dig into the slate, man. The NHL slate too much today. It's a good NHL slate. Like, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of meat on the bones. I was looking at that Panthers Sabres game. I think that's going to be a great game. I believe it's basically even odds. Kind of tells me to take the Sabres there. I was leaning that way a bit. But yeah, honestly, I'm pretty locked in on this NFL game. And then, I looked at the NBA as well in college basketball. But, NHL is kind of a lightning money line is a lock. Yeah, drop your NHL plays in here. If you guys got NHL plays, drop them. Like I said, I didn't do my homework on NHL. Tyrese Maxey, 25 points. All right, let's get into the slate, guys. Let's get right into it, man. Let's talk some freaking games here, man. Tyrese Maxey over points. I mean, I'm not mad at it. I feel like going to Tyrese Maxey over points is never a bad idea. They are going against the Raptors, though, who have actually been a good defensive team. The Raptors have actually been pretty solid on the defensive side of the ball. They've actually been really good at perimeter defense as well. So I think if Maxey scores 25, he's going to have to get at the rim and do some work there. That total is also set at 221.5. I think that's the lowest total on the board today. Let me just confirm. What's that Dallas Nets total? I feel like that has to be low. Yeah, I mean, Dallas Nets is at 221.5 as well. Or sorry, 219.5. I don't know, man. I don't necessarily love Maxey over points. Houston wins under 30. Okay, you're saying Houston money line under 39.5. I'm not mad at that. I mean, I do lean the under. I think this is an under game. I already said how I feel about Aaron Rodgers and this Steelers offense today. I think it's going to be a living hell for them. And then also you do got to remember CJ Stroud, up and down quarterback. I will say that. They have won a lot of their games from their defense this season. I really don't think CJ Stroud and the Texans really blow it out of the water on the offensive side of the ball either. We got to remember CJ Stroud and this Texans offense. They play indoors. This is going to be an outside game. I assume it's cold as shit in Pittsburgh today. Got that crowd too, playoff atmosphere. Yeah, I think Houston wins, and I like the under as well. So I like both of those there. Gainwell over receiving yards, can't be mad at that. Can't be mad at that. He's been absolutely grubbing. I mean, he's basically a wide receiver at this point. I think he cleared his receiving line easy last week. And I mean, Aaron Rodgers is definitely going to need his security blankets. Best believe it. Jazz versus Cavs, who will win? I mean, looking here, we got a spread of 13.5 for the Cavs. So Cavs probably win this game, but I mean, taking the Cavs this season when it comes to a spread perspective, it just hasn't been pretty, man. It hasn't been pretty. So I don't know, man. Not my favorite game on the board. As you see here, we have a total of 250.5. I'm not sure if we've seen the total in the 250s yet this season. That is pretty wild. I mean, maybe a lean towards the Cavs just because, I mean, the Jazz have been terrible on the road this season. They're 4-13 straight up on the road, 7-10 ATS on the road. And, you know, the Cavs coming off a nice win against Minnesota in their last game. They put up 146 in that one. And if you know anything about the Jazz, they are horrible on the defensive side of the ball. So, I mean, if the Cavs could put up 146 against the T-Wolves, they should be able to drop some points on the Utah Jazz. So maybe I'll lean towards the Cavs, but I'm still a little bit scared taking the Cavs. Still a little bit scared taking the Cavs against the spread just with how they've been this season. Yes, I think Gainwell receiving yards, I'm on that. That's one of the few. I like Boswell over field goals, and I like Gainwell receiving yards. Any other Steelers offensive props, I'll probably lean more towards the under, to be perfectly honest with you. But I think Aaron Rodgers is going to need to use his security blankets here, and I think Gainwell is going to be one of those guys. I may honestly look at. Let me pull up that line here. I may look at Gainwell receptions over receiving yards. Let me see what his reception line is at. Damn, his reception line is at 5.5. Out of every wide receiver and running back on the Steelers offense in this game, Gainwell has the biggest receptions line, which is pretty crazy to think about. Yeah, I would take yards. I would take yards over receptions. It's at 31.5. I like that. Laid the points with the Lakers. Yeah, I'm on the Lakers as well. I mean, Kings on the back of a back-to-back. Yeah, they just won last night, but it's the Sacramento Kings we're talking about here. Lakers have actually been pretty decent on the road this season. I like the Lakers there as well. Navy versus American. I guess you're talking about college basketball here. Don't really have a play in that game. This college basketball slate is horrific. It's absolutely horrendous. I have a free college basketball play that I want to give you guys. Actually, I have a couple that I want to give you guys. I don't have a play on Navy American. Damn, you got him about 24.5. Let's go, bro. That is, you snagged that. I love that. I love that. I mean, like I said, it's at 31.5 now. Yeah, I like it much better at 24.5. So shout out you, man. That's awesome. How positive Texans get first half? I mean, I like the Texans first half, like a full game too. Like I said, it's 7 free picks in just 5 minutes. I mean, I think if Aaron Rodgers does anything in this game, it's going to be late. I think maybe he makes some adjustments. He figures some stuff out late. But I think in the first half, in the first quarter, that boy's going to be seeing ghosts. I really do. I think it's going to be the Steelers who are going to have to make adjustments later in this game rather than the Texans defense making adjustments later in this game. That's just how I see it. That's how I see it. Damn, bro. I don't know where I had some nicotine pouches around here. I don't know where the hell they went. That's why when I was here, I did my little intro, then I left again to look for them. I can't find them, but it's all good. Yeah, but yeah, Texans first half. I like Texans first half, man. I do. Took the Celtics laying 5.5 last night. Who did the Celtics play last night again? I know they played the Pacers today. Who the freak did this? Who did the Celtics play last night? Oh, you took the Celtics 5.5 last night for the game today. I was like, did the Celtics play last night? Okay, interesting. I actually made the video on that game. I actually went with the Pacers. I went with the Pacers. So we all know what the Celtics like to do. They are a three-point shooting team. They love to jack up threes. The Pacers are actually one of the better teams at guarding the three, believe it or not. They actually have a pretty good perimeter defense. So, also Indiana, I think they've covered in 3 straight and have won back-to-back games, if I'm not mistaken. Indiana is actually starting to play some better ball, and we've seen throughout this season, Indiana's been up and down, but they've been a bit streaky. They'll have a few good games, and then the wheels will completely fall off. So I'm kind of back in Indiana to get a little hot here and keep that one close. So, hey, man, good luck tonight. I personally didn't bet Indiana. I just made the pick on that game. So, hey, man, hope you win. But I actually do lean Indiana in that game, to be honest with you. Yeah, that defense is insane. Aaron Rodgers is going to be a seeing ghost. He is. Watch Aaron Rodgers just go out there and cook. Like, bro, I'll be so damn pissed. I mean, with the way these playoffs have gone, it wouldn't. I mean, no, it would surprise me. I don't care what anyone says. Texans defense better do some damn work in this game. Bounce back game. Oh, for the Celtics, yeah, fair. Too many people on the Pacers now. Yeah. Oh no, are a lot of people on the Pacers? I'm not really too sure. Not really too sure. Not my favorite game on the board, but I don't know. For my handicap, I think the Pacers plus 5.5 are the play I would lean towards. Also, the line is short, man. The line is short. Like, why are the Celtics only laying 5.5? I mean, the Pacers have 8 wins this season. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's interesting. Weird game though. Weird game. Kind of. I really don't like betting on Pacers games this season. It's like, I don't know. You just don't know what you're going to get from this team. So, how don't you think this is a good spot for the Kings to cover 9.5? I think it's a horrific spot for the Kings. I mean, they just played last night, man. They just played last night against the Houston Rockets. Got a big win there. Don't get me wrong. They got a nice win. But this is when we got to fade teams. Coming off a big win against the Houston Rockets. On the other hand, the Lakers have lost 2 in a row. They're on a day of rest. Or actually, the last time they played was on January 9th. So they're on a couple days of rest. Yeah, I think the Lakers have to be the spot here, man. I truly do. Hey, anything can happen though. It's the NBA, especially in the NBA. Anything can happen. Like, I'm not saying it's a guaranteed win. I'm not saying it's my favorite play in every sport today. But if I had to bet this game, I think the Lakers have to be the play. If Rodgers cooked tonight, it wouldn't surprise me at all. Yeah, I mean that. I feel you, man. I'm hoping it doesn't happen, but shit happens, bro. It is crazy. Let's see. Money line Texans or under 39.5. I mean, with the money line, if you're gonna take the Texans money line, you're gonna have to pay juice. Like, obviously, if there was a gun to my head and my life depended on it and I had to pick between the Texans winning the game or the under, yeah, I would take the Texans. Do I think that's a smart bet with those odds? I don't know. Are you talking about this for a parlay piece? Are you trying to bet this straight up? Let me know. But um, yeah. Texans are winning tonight, though. The Texans are winning tonight. Texas money line is the play. Don't care if Mike Tomlin never loses on Monday night. That ends tonight. Yeah. I really don't see. I mean, the only way I see the Steelers winning this game is maybe they need some shit. They need maybe a big special teams play. They need their defense to maybe cause a turnover where they could get good field position. But if it's a game where you're trusting Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers offense to move the ball against this Texans defense in this game, I just don't see it going their way. So I think if you like the Steelers tonight, you're banking on some weird shit to happen. Which, hey, I mean, this wild card weekend, a lot of weird shit has happened. So things could happen, but I don't know, man. I just think it's a pretty tough matchup for the Steelers here. Also, I mean, the Steelers in the playoffs. So I saw a stat in Mike Tomlin's in the Steelers' last 8 seasons, They're 0-5 in playoff games. I mean, this team hasn't won a playoff game in so long. I'm curious to see if the Steelers lose this game, I feel like they got to move on from Mike Tomlin, right? I mean, Mike Tomlin's won Super Bowls. I understand that, but it's kind of like the hardball thing. It's like, all right, bro, you did your job. You were put his jersey in the rafters. You were a legendary coach for this program, but at some point, it's like, all right, how long could we take mediocrity? And I always say the NFL is a Super Bowl and bust league. Getting into the playoffs doesn't mean shit. Like if you don't have a chance to win the Super Bowl, then there's no point. Blow it up. Like I got Texans money line stacked with Gainwell over. I think you should be in good shape there, bro. I like that. Yeah, I think if you're gonna take the Texans, bro, like don't pay the juice. I would take the spread. Um, I just think over a long period of time, if you play a lot of minus 140s, a lot of minus 160s, like over time, that juice does catch up to you. Like, yeah, there's a great chance the Texans win today and you're fine. But over time, those juicy money line plays, they do stack up against you. Trust me, I know. I know. Um, I've had to completely revamp my baseball strategy year after year because I will just take like these minus 130s and these minus 120s. And yeah, they hit, but over time you lose a few of them. That juice really catches up to you. So I understand that Texas money line might seem very attractive, but I don't know, man. I don't know. It's typically not a good bet over time. That's what we got to think about, man. We got to think about the long game here. We got to think about the long game. I don't like juice up lines either, but the Steelers might actually cover that 3-point spread. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I mean, it could be a case where, yeah, I mean, the freaking Texans win off a field goal and they win this game by 1 point or 2 points, and we're all sitting here like, fuck, we should have took the damn money line. But yeah. So I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. What other games should we talk about today? Who do you got winning the Super Bowl? Who do you got winning the Super Bowl? I'm from Colorado, so I want the Broncos to take it, or either the Niners. Okay, Niners or Broncos. I live in Colorado as well. Let me know where, what part of town you live, Clipper University. I live right next to Coors Field. Are you like in the city of Denver? Let me know. But uh, honestly, I'm a Bucks fan, as you guys know. I'm a Bucks fan, so they're out. Honestly, yeah, give me the Broncos just for the city, just for the vibes. Like I'm not. I don't consider myself a Broncos fan, but I live here. Like, let's go, Bo Nix. I'll be a believer. I would like a parade in my city. Like come on. So I'm kind of with you there. I want the Broncos, and I feel like no one's giving the Broncos a chance. Like the Broncos are the one seed, and no one's giving them a chance. Everyone's talking about this, Josh Allen this, Josh Allen that. All right, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. The boys are about to come into Denver, and yeah, it's not an easy place to win. So I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm on the Broncos. And you know what? I like the Niners too. Give me a Broncos Niners Super Bowl. I think that would be fantastic. Honestly, I love Josh Allen, but as a guy who had a Jags ticket yesterday, watching him absolutely destroy and cook up my bet, I want that motherfucker to lose now. I don't know if I'm petty, but I want his ass to lose now. Come on, Broncos. Get the job done. It's like one of those Texas money line. It's one of those I like. Okay. Dude. Texans. Don't take the Steelers today. In my opinion. I don't know, man. If you see something with the Steelers plus 3.5, alternate line, go for it. But nah, I wouldn't do that. Yo, Pacers or Boston, bro. We went over this game a little bit. I lean Pacers. Is it my favorite game of the day? No, because we're taking an 8-31 Pacers team. Like, yeah, that's yeah, I don't feel great about it. But Pacers are actually starting to play some better ball. They have a great 3-point defense. They have a great perimeter defense. We all know what Boston likes to do. They like to bang threes. I think Indiana could keep that one close. It's minus 160 on Hard Rock. I assume you mean Texans money line. Yeah. I don't know, man. A little bit juicy for me. How do you feel about Rodgers going off? I don't think he goes off, my brother. Be honest, does Rodgers get 20 completions? Interesting. Well, I think this could be a game where, the Texans are up late and Rodgers is going to have to sling that rock. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at Rodgers getting 20 completions. And I also think the Steelers are going to do a lot of safety blanket plays, a lot of dump offs. You know what I'm saying? Like I could see Aaron Rodgers having some completion, so I'm not mad at that bet. I got Bills spread on Broncos. Yeah, I feel like everyone's going to be on the Bills. I feel like everyone's going to be on the Bills on Saturday, man. No one has given this Broncos team respect all season long. Do I think they're a fun team to watch? Do I think they're Super Bowl ready? Personally, not. But I mean, you can't deny their resume and you can't deny their record. So I think there's going to be a shit ton of people on the Bills on Saturday. F the Niners, not a Niners guy. Fair, fair. I just respect the Niners, bro. I don't know, man. This Shanahan and that team with, you lose Debo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk is nowhere to be found. I don't know. That's just a team that figures out ways to win. They lose, I mean, damn near their whole linebacker room. Their defense is in absolute shambles as well. And they just figure out ways to win. So I feel like the Niners are kind of a cool little team, man. I really do. You don't really hear much of them talking. They don't have any freaking AJ Browns bitching and complaining. They just do their damn. They go out there, they play football, they do their damn jobs, and they have success. I respect the Niners, to be perfectly honest with you. Go Rodgers. Script calls for it. Bears, then Bills. Ooh, the Bears, man. I mean, who do they play? They play the Rams at home. That's gonna be a good game. That's gonna be a good ass game, bro. Shout out to Bears fans. I was on the Packers, but I'm happy for the Bears fans, man. Chicago is one of my favorite cities in this country. And I know Bears fans. They're actually pretty cool. They're not like shitty Eagles fans or anything. Like Bears fans are actually pretty cool. So they haven't had success in a while, even though watching my Packers ticket go into flames hurt. I was happy for the city of Chicago and the Bears fans. So shout out, y'all. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take Texans money line. Okay. Okay. Texans D is good. Fuck yeah, they are. I have 4.5. Are you talking about Pacers, maybe? A-Rod just scares me. Yeah, that motherfucker does have ice in his veins, but that boy's like 40-something years old. That boy's like 40-something years old. That ice got to run out at some point, bro. That ice got to run out at some point. I think Aaron Rodgers gets cooked tonight. Do you feel that, Brad? Could you repeat what do I feel? Is it the 4.5? Are you talking about Pacers? Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about Steelers alternative line plus 4.5? Let me know. Let me know, Jared. Texans, yes. I like that. I like that. I like Texans first half minus 1.5. I think that's a great way to play the game. I really do. Oh, and they're going to, brother. They're going to make his ass uncomfortable. Cavs money line, Pacers money line, Dallas money line, Lakers money line, Clipper spread. That's a crazy parlay. That's a crazy parlay. Even though I do like to play Pacers on the points, taking the money line scares the shit out of me. Taking Dallas right now scares the shit out of me. Don't get me wrong, Brooklyn's on the back end of a back-to-back, but the Mavericks lose Anthony Davis. I don't know. Hey, best of luck, Nate Young. I'm hoping for the best for you, brother. I'm hoping for the best. Clippers minus 4.5. Lakers laying 5.5. Texans, good. I like the Clippers. I like the Lakers, and I like the Texans. I'm not mad at it. Not mad at that either. If you guys want to do Texans money line, I would actually lean more to this. If you're down to pay a little bit of juice, knock that thing off a half a point and get it under that key number of 3. I actually like that better than I like that better than getting laying the full, or sorry, taking the Texans on the money line and paying minus 160, to be honest with you. New member. Fuck, or I need to stop using the F-bomb, man. Or actually, fuck it. New member. Fuck yeah. Let's go, baby. Appreciate you hopping on. Raptors and Sixers stay away from, they just played. Yeah, that's a weird game. I can't get on a read on those damn Raptors, man. I want to back them. I want to love them, and they've won me some money this season. That team's a weird team. I mean, they're 20-20 ATS. That kind of tells you what you need to know there. I mean, the Sixers, 22-14-1 ATS, 13-4-1 ATS on the road. Is that correct? Are the Sixers 13-4-1 ATS on the road? Are these numbers correct? Yes, they are. Holy shit. Holy shit. The Sixers have been a freaking moneymaker on the road this season. I'm still worried about laying 3.5 there on the road with them, but that's pretty crazy. Damn, shout out the Sixers. I'm on the Steelers. Oh, you're on the Steelers? Hey, Tim, welcome back, brother. Always good to see you in here, man. I don't know, bro. Good luck. Are you on the Steelers money line, or do you got the Steelers? Or do you got the Steelers plus the 3? Curious to see what you have. Jarrett, I appreciate that, bro. I need that right now. I need that. I need that support right now, bro. Your boy got smacked up this weekend. Your boy got smacked up, and I appreciate that. I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna get back. Salute, Bears down. Yo, hey, shout out to Bears fans. Y'all cooked me. Shout out y'all, bro. Y'all did your thing. Y'all waited this long to get that win and to win like that on your home field. Salute. Steelers plus 4.5. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, am I freezing? Am I freezing? Don't freeze on me. Don't freeze on me. Okay, there we go. I don't know about the Steelers, bro. I just don't want to touch the Steelers with the 10-foot pole. I really don't, Jared. Texans, Estendo Clips, Joe Von style. Hey, if you want to get crazy, I'm not mad at it. I think the Texans could really blow this team out. I really think this is a game where we look at the final score and it's 6-21. I could see this thing being 24-6. Texans win. I could see that type of game. Hornets money line. I don't know. I mean, the Hornets are playing great ball. They're in the middle of a long West Coast road trip. They're coming off a 55-point win against the Utah Jazz. I could see this being a bit of a letdown spot for the Hornets. You know, Hornets still a young team coming off a big win, might be feeling themselves a little bit. They're going against a Clippers team who is playing better ball. It's do or die for them at this point. They need to get their season going. I don't know, man. I have a weird feeling the Clippers come out here and ball out. Would you go under 39 points on the Texans game? Yes, I like the under. Hey, shout out the Bears. Last time I was on the show was Wednesday. I said take the Packers, and y'all got the job done. Yeah, good. No, good for y'all, bro. For real. I'm not a hater, man. I just want to win money. Like, I mean, when I like fade a team, I swear I'm not hating. And I have a friend. His name's Rob. He's a Bears fan, and I told him I was like, I like the Packers. Like, the play here for me is the Packers. And I think he took it as I was hating. And he was like, oh, he was sending me videos after the game, like, fuck you and stuff. I'm like, bro, I'm not a hater. Like, I'm happy for the Bears that y'all won. I really thought the Packers were the right play, though. So if I ever fade your team on here, just know I'm not hating, man. Steelers +3. Good luck, Tim. I don't agree with it, Tim, but good luck, man. I think Aaron Rodgers is in some trouble. And hey, if the Steelers win, come back here on Wednesday. I'll be on here, and you can rub it in my face. But bro, I just don't like this spot for Aaron Rodgers and that Steelers offense, man. I think it's gonna be bad. I think it's gonna be bad. I do like Chris Boswell though. I think Boswell uses that leg to put some points up on the board, but I don't see the Steelers getting in the end zone much this game. Yeah, I like the Lakers. I like the Lakers tonight. Texans will go to the Super Bowl if they start at 0-3 and ended 12-5. Huh. I don't know if my brain's just not working, but I don't understand that. Yeah, I think that's just my brain though. Do you think Nico Collins anytime touchdowns a good bet? Guys, I think in a low score, I would stay away from anytime touchdowns in this game. I would stay from a lot of overs on player props. I think this is going to be a low scoring, hard fought game. I think if you want to cash in this game, I think unders are going to be more of the play. I told you guys in the beginning of the show, I like Chris Boswell over 1.5 field goals. I do like that. I do like Kenneth Gainwell over 31.5 receiving yards. I do like that. But other than that, man, I think the under on both CJ Stroud and Aaron Rodgers passing yards is a good play. I think taking the under on a lot of these receivers receiving yards is a good play. So I don't know, man. I'm not betting anytime touchdowns for this game. I agree with you, Brad, about the Clippers. However, LaMelo coming back to LA. Oh, interesting point there. Interesting point. I don't know if it's enough for me to get on it. And hey, we'll see, man. I mean, like I said, the Hornets are playing some great ball right now. The Hornets are playing some great ball, but it may be a good sell high spot on the Hornets. I mean, the fact, if you would have told us in the beginning of the season that the Clippers would be at home, healthy, laying only 4.5 points against the Charlotte Hornets, you would have said, you're crazy. You would have said, give me the Clippers all day long. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think the Clippers win, and I think they cover. Texans is going to humiliate the Steelers like the Niners did the Eagles. Lock in, baby. Yes, sir. I feel you. I feel you. I think this shit's going to get ugly. I couldn't touch that Packers-Bears game. I smashed the props, though. Hell yeah, bro. Nice. I freaking touched that game. I touched that damn game. Freaking hurt, man. I was pissed. Pacers plus 5.5. Yeah, I like the Pacers. Okay, Jared. Last time I'll say Rodgers will have at least 174, one passing touchdown, at least over 19.5, and Steelers plus 4.5, rated 1 through 10. I mean, Jared, I've been saying this the whole show. I think Aaron Rodgers gets absolutely smacked up. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Best of luck, but I think he might get snacked up. I do like the over 19.5 completions. I do lean that way because I think this is a game where the Steelers might be down early, and then Aaron Rodgers is going to have to dink and dump all around the field and stack up completions. Yeah, fair. In the NHL, honestly, no, bro. Someone asked about NHL earlier this show. I didn't tap into the NHL slate today. I didn't. I would watch the wraparound. As you guys know, I'm pretty selective with my NHL plays. Any CBB you like? Yeah, let's talk about some CBB. Let's talk about some CBB. I got to play. Um, it's the first game of the day. It's North Carolina Central. Let's break this thing down. Let's pull up the good old KenPom. Let's pull up the KenPom. Dude, why do I have to sign in every single time? Oh, never mind. I don't. Okay, there we go. I was about to say, god damn. So the game we are going to cover today, guys, is where's it at? North Carolina Central, Morgan State. Let me break this one down for you guys. So while I'm recording this, I mean, these teams are both horseshit. These teams are really bad. They are horrendous organizations and teams. We got 6-11 North Carolina Central, 4-12 Morgan State. North Carolina Central laying a short number here, and I like North Carolina Central in this game. So looking here at the strength of schedules, let's pull them up real quick. North Carolina Central ranks 68th in the country when it comes to strength of schedule. They played NC State, Virginia, North Carolina, Dayton, JMU, Kentucky, Penn State. They played some really good teams. On the other hand, Morgan State ranks 339th in the country when it comes to strength of schedule. They've played dog shit. When you look at the numbers here, North Carolina Central, better at the three-point line, better at the free throw line. They turn over the ball less. I like North Carolina Central here. I think they're the better team. They've also been covering some spreads as well. Yeah, I like North Carolina Central to get the job done here on the road. Another game I like Bethune-Cookman. I like Bethune-Cookman to take down Southern. Southern is a bad team. Don't get me wrong. Bethune-Cookman isn't great either, but they're coming off back-to-back wins, coming off a nice win against Grambling. I think at home here, laying the short number, I think Bethune-Cookman's the play. So, guys, if you look at this college basketball slate, it's bad. I mean, it's really bad. The games we have today. So we gotta be smart. We gotta pick and choose our poison here. And I think I got two plays here. It's North Carolina Central and it's Bethune-Cookman. I like both of those. Texas Southern lane 14.5. Let's see, man. Don't think I have a play in that game. Who the hell is Texas? Oh, they're playing Mississippi Valley State. I did look at this game a little bit. You know what? Honestly, no. I would lean Mississippi Valley State in this one. Texas Southern is terrible. I mean, I understand Mississippi Valley State is the laughing stock of Division I college basketball, but I don't think you could lay 14.5 points with Texas Southern against my high school team, to be honest with you. I wouldn't bet that game, though. I think that's going to do it, guys. I got a couple more videos I got to do. I got to do some shit today, man. I think that's going to do it. I appreciate y'all watching this, man. It's been a fun show. It's good to talk to you guys, man. And like I said, I got clapped up this weekend. I actually technically went even on the premiums, but it feels way worse because that Packers loss and that Jags loss. And I was really down on myself. So it feels good to talk to you guys, talk some games. And I'm ready to get back to it. And I'm ready to make some damn money, bro. Straight up. I need to get my freaking licks back, bro. I need to collect my units. I mean, yeah, we didn't talk about. I mean, I could just rabble on about how the games went this weekend. I mean, Justin Herbert, bro. Holy shit. I mean, I'm not putting all the blame on Justin Herbert, but holy shit, that Chargers team. I mean, that was embarrassing. I wasted. I don't how long was that game? 3-4 hours. I wasted 3 hours of my life watching that bullshit. The Chargers, you wasted a whole ass fucking playoff slot with that bullshit, bro. Y'all are ass, man. That Chargers team is dog shit. Keep it real. Odd Shark has the Texans winning 27-19. Interesting. Appreciate y'all. Hey, appreciate y'all, Jared. Hey, appreciate you, Jared. Let's have a winning day, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.